So let's start a solution of this particular caselet. There are 7 friends. Okay, so there will be some names. Have to open an office in the same building. So floor would be there. Okay, in different way we can also in a floor based arrangement the scenario is from bottom to top. Okay, so first floor is the bottomest, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, and the fifth floor, something like this. Okay, the building has 5 floors numbered 1 to 5. It's always better to write in this particular fashion instead of lateral, and each floor hosts the office of at least one of the 7 friends. Okay, the number of friends with office on fifth floor is different from that of the on floor number 2. Okay, so if this floor would be having 1 person, so this can be having 2 person, or if this is having 2 person, this can be having 1 person, or even 3 cases possible, because 3 friends can have the same floor as well. We'll think about that. Tom's office is on an odd numbered floor. So if I write here, it would be better. Tom floor can be 1, 3, or 5 because these are only 3 odd numbers which are possible. The office of Sam and Omi are on the same floor. So Sam and Omi are on the same floor, which is immediately above Leo's floor. So Leo is on the this on, let's say, X floor. So on X plus 1 floor, Sam and Omi would be there. No floor has got more than 2 offices. It means the 3 case is not possible. Rio's office is immediately above that of Pat. Pat office here, and just above there, that is Rio's office. The number of friends with office above Zach's floor, number of friends, okay, not the number of floors. The number of friends with office above Zach's floor is the same as that below Zach's floor. Okay, so if Zach is here, so he should be having how many friends? 3 friends on top of him and 3 friends on bottom of him. Okay, that is possible. 2 on one floor and 1 on one floor. Okay, similarly this is also possible. 2 on one floor and 1 on one floor. That is one option. Just imagine if Zach is not here, but somewhere, let's say here. So Zach would be having 3 persons above him and 3 persons below him, but 3 persons is not possible as per the question. So Zach cannot be here. Similarly, Zach cannot be here also. So we got to know the floor of Zach. Okay. Some people might say that Zach can also have an occupant with him. So 7 minus 2 would be left with 5 people. Is 5 an odd number? Yes, it is. When we'll have equally divided numbers, can that be possible? Zach cannot have 2.5 persons above him and 2.5 persons below him. So this is the only option which is left for Zach. So this is how analytical thinking goes. Okay. So the cases which are not possible, I have explained it to you why they are not possible. Still, if you have any doubt, please ask. You can just mail us all your doubts. If you want to take us a particular question or you want us to have a discussion with you, please feel free to do that. The number of friends with office above Zach's floor is the same as that below Zach's floor. Okay, so 3 and 3 is the case. So now, if this is 1, there's only 1 person here. So it means there will be 2 persons here, and there will be 2 persons on the 4th floor as well. Something like this. So if 1 is here, then 2 has to be here. And if 2 is here, then 1 has to be here. Then only 3 is possible. If 2 is here, 1 has to be here. And if 1 is here, then 2 has to be here. Something like this. Okay. And obviously, Zach's floor is third floor, and only one person can be here. So in this way, 2 plus 2, 4, plus 2, 6, plus 1, 7. 7 people are being seated. Tom's floor is an odd number floor. So that cannot be 3 now. That can only be 1 or 5. So if Tom's floor is here or Tom's floor, then Zach's floor would be here. And the second option is Tom's floor is here and Zach's floor is here. So we are taking both the cases now. Okay. So this Sam, Omi, and Leo, they have to be something like this. In the case of this scenario, the only place which is possible where Sam, Omi, and Leo can be together is this position. If Sam and Omi are here and Leo is here, these are the only two options which are there. In the same way, two positions together can be here also. Sam and Omi here and Leo here, right? And Ryo and Pat are seated like this. So what can be it? If Ryo is here and Pat is here, here it is possible. And in this particular case, if Ryo and Pat has to be something like this, then what are the options with us? If Pat is here, then Tom and Ryo are here. Okay. So in this particular case, fifth floor and second floor both have two persons, which is not possible, right? The number of friends with offices on fifth floor is different from that of the second floor. So this is not possible. They both cannot have two persons in them. This case is possible because on the fifth floor there are two people, and on the second floor there is only one person. So this case is very much possible. Tom's floor is an odd number floor. Yes, Tom is on first floor. That is an odd number floor. This condition is also getting satisfied. Office of Sam and Omi are on the same floor. Sam and Omi are together on the fifth floor, which is immediately above Leo's floor. Yes, it is immediately above Leo's floor. Third statement is also satisfying in this particular case. No floor has got more than two offices. Yes, only two floors have got two offices, and other three have got one office. Ryo's floor office is immediately above that of Pat. Ryo's office is immediately above that of Pat. Yes, it is also satisfying. The number of friends with office above Zach's floor are how many? 3. And below Zach's floor are also 3. The same as that below Zach's floor. So all the 6 statements are satisfying this particular scenario. So this would become my answer. Okay. So this is the solution which we have discussed right now. Let's start solving this particular question now. There are 5 names and there are 5 professions. By profession, not necessarily the same order. They live in different cities. Cities mentioned. So name is mentioned. Profession is mentioned. City is mentioned. And the car color is mentioned. Okay. Drive cars of different colors, but not necessarily in a given order. Each of them works for different companies. Okay, there are only 2 companies. One is a Korean company and another is a Japanese company. Okay, so we'll write it in brackets along with the name only. The engineer lives in Delhi. If the profession is an engineer, he would be living in Delhi. Both the architect and the person who drives a white car work for a Japanese company. Okay, so there are two persons for sure who are working for the Japanese company. One is the architect, and the other person who is driving the white car. So POSCO is neither an architect nor lives in London, so it's a negative statement. Let's ignore that. Mark is a lawyer and works for a Japanese company. Mark is a lawyer. Mark is a lawyer and works for a Japanese company. So Mark can also own a white car. So the this statement can be merged as well. But again, as of now, we are know only this one. So let's write it. Brendan works for a Korean company. This is again a very incomplete information. So we don't have an option of writing it. So we can just write like this. Brendan works for a Korean company. All three, there are three people means the person who drives a gray car. Okay, the car is gray. The person who lives in London, the city is London. Oh. And the one who lives in New York. New York. What are they? They are working for a Korean company. Korean, and Korean. So if three of them are working for a Korean company, so there can be only two people who can work for a Japanese company because there are 5% in total. So this guy is working for a Japanese company, and the architect is also working for a Japanese company. Both the architect and the person who drives a white car work for a Japanese company, right? So it means this would be a combination. It means white should be written here only. So there is a lawyer who is working in a Japanese. There's an architect working for a Japanese. So this person would also be working for a Korean company. So it is also supposed to get merged somewhere. But city-wise, we only have Delhi one, London one, and New York one. So this position, we can write something like this. Delhi would come here, engineer would come here, and London and New York would come here. Okay. So this is how it would work. So two Japanese and three Korean we got. We wrote some extra informations, but we were able to curtail them down. The architect drives a yellow car. Architect is driving a yellow car. Rohit drives neither a yellow nor a grey car. So Rohit drives neither a yellow. So Rohit is not here, and Rohit is also not here, not driving a grey car. So Rohit can be either here or here. One name we got, right? Mark name we got. Two names that we didn't get were yellow car owner and grey car owner. So the other two positions are left for Rohit. Okay. Neither Brendan nor Rohit is a beta bar profession. Let's ignore it. It's a negative statement. Shahid doesn't live in Chicago. Negative statement. Let's ignore that. The doctor doesn't drive a red car. That's also a negative statement. Let's ignore that. So by reading all the positive statements, we got to know these things. So we also got to know that Brendan is from Korean, is working for a Korean company, and Rohit is also working for a Korean company. So who is left? Rohit is left, Brendan is left, and POSCO is left. So Rohit, Brendan, and POSCO, these are the three people who are left with us. Okay. So we are still left with a lot of positions now. Let's see. All three, the person who drives a grey car, the person who lives in London, that has been already taken care of. Okay. The architect drives a yellow car, taken care of. Rohit drives neither a yellow nor a grey. That is a redundant information for us, right? Because we already know that Rohit, the yellow car owner, is an architect. Okay, so Rohit cannot go there. Rohit can only be in Rohit uh, is working for a Korean company, so he can only have these two positions. Neither Brendan nor Rohit is a waiter. So if Brendan and Rohit are not waiters, so only the third person who is left is a waiter. So who would be the waiter? Posco would be a waiter. So we got the designation of Posco, but we don't know the other things about him. Okay. So Posco and Rohit, I can write something like this, that Posco and Rohit can be here. Only these two people can be here. So it automatically means that Brendan would go here. Brendan was working for a Korean company or what? Yes, Brendan was working for a Korean company. So Brendan cannot go here, but Brendan can go here. So if Brendan is left and Shahid is also left, we miss Shahid. These are the three people who are working for a Korean company. Out of these Korean people, working for a Korean company people, Rohit and Posco would be these two, and Brendan would be here. So the only person who is left is Shahid, other than them. So Shahid would be working here uh, as an architect, driving a yellow car, working for a Japanese company, but we don't know which city he belongs to. Okay, Shahid doesn't belong to Chicago. How many cities are left? One city here and one city here. So two cities are left out of what? Chicago is left and Kolkata is left. If Shahid doesn't live in Chicago, then he is supposed to live in Kolkata only. So he lives in Kolkata. So which city is left now? Chicago is left. So Mark would be living in Chicago now, right? So we got all these. The two color cars that we didn't get are these two. The doctor doesn't drive a red car, so red color car is was left, and uh, black color car is left. So black would go in either of these two positions. So one of them is a doctor. One of them, one profession left, which is a doctor and a waiter. Okay. So doctor and profession wise, doctor is left and waiter is left. Rohit is not a doctor, so Posco is supposed to be the waiter, and that means that Rohit is supposed to be, which profession is left with us? Doctor is left. So Rohit would be a doctor. Posco is a waiter. Now we need to just know which city they belong to. And the doctor doesn't drive a red car, so the doctor, which means Rohit, drives which color car? Black color car. And Posco, being a waiter, he drives a red color car. So only the cities is not known to us. Let's see where we can get the city now. Both the architect and the person, okay. Posco is neither an architect nor lives in London. This is the statement. The third statement is a main statement, which would solve our question. Posco doesn't lives in London. Posco, if not living in London, then it means Rohit lives in London and Posco would live in New York. Posco is a waiter there, driving a red car. Rohit is a doctor here, driving a black car. These are all the informations required, and we were able to fill all of them. Okay, so a very good question and the solution of it. Please watch it again if you face any kind of doubts, and if you want to ask doubts, please ask us by mailing to us. The next set of question is about a circular arrangement. Please read this question and then we'll start the discussion of it. So let's start the solution of it now. 8 friends are there, are sitting around a circular table but not facing the center. What do we mean by but not facing the center? But they are means they are facing away from the center. So but 8 friends are there. So what is the way? There will be 4 pairs of opposite seated persons, something like this. They are not facing the center, means everyone is facing away from the center, away. We've already discussed, if everyone is facing away from the center, what is the best position to make the first person sit? It is the top position. Okay, but we'll look for the best statement to frame that. Okay, each of them likes a different color. So there are some colors which are given to us. 8 friends, so 8 colors would be given to us. Okay, so let's see. But not necessarily the same order. Okay, Rajesh, who likes brown, sits third to the right of Tina. Okay, Rajesh, who likes brown, sits third to the right of Tina. Okay, the one who likes blue sits second to the left of the one who likes blue sits second to the left of Rahul, who likes pink. Okay, so if I see the first and the second statement, I would get more lured towards writing the second statement. Why? Because that is giving me more information as of now. Okay, the one who likes blue sits second to the left of Rahul. Let's say this person likes blue. Okay. So sits second to the left of Rahul. So Rahul must be here. Rahul must be here, to whose second to the left would be this blue colored person. And who likes pink? Who is used for the second person? So Rahul likes the color pink. Okay. Disha, who likes white, sits between the person who likes red and blue. Okay. So a blue colored person is here. So Disha cannot be on top of this guy. Disha is supposed to be Disha, who likes white, sits between the person who likes red. So it means the red color liking person is here, and Disha is here between them and liking the color white. Okay. And now if we think about, no, we'll think about a fourth only. Rahul sits second to the left of Rita. Rahul sits second to the left of Rita. Okay. So if Rita is here, so in the bottommost position, if everyone is facing away from the center, so our left would be our right and our right would be our left. So this is my right, but it would be Rita's left. So that's why Rahul sits second to the left of Rita. So this is a position. Who cannot sit adjacent to Tina? So Tina cannot be here, Tina cannot be here. Tina cannot be here, or Tina cannot be here. So what are the position left for Tina? This position is left, this position is left, and this position is left. And what was said about Tina? This line was said about Tina, the first line. Rajesh, who likes brown, sit third to the right of Tina. So if Tina is here, third to the right of him, her would be, her left is this and her right is this. So third to the right would be Rajesh. So third person, if Rajesh is here, then he's supposed to write brown, but this person is writing blue. So Tina cannot be here. Anyways, Tina cannot be here because she cannot be adjacent to this guy. So let's put Tina here now. So third to the right would be this position where Rajesh can be. If Tina is here, I'm just saying that this is one option. Let's suppose what are the other options which are left with us. If Tina is here, then third to the right would be this position. right? So Rajesh can be here as well. If Rajesh is here, I'm putting in circle. If Tina is here, and if Tina is here, then Rajesh would be here. This is also one option. If Tina is here, in this position, if Tina is there, so third person would be Rita. So Tina cannot be here for sure, right? So the only two positions left for Tina are with liking the red color or uh, liking the blue color. Let's see. Gaurav likes green and sits second to the right of Ria, who likes black. Okay, Gaurav and Ria. What are the positions which are left? And Gaurav likes green and Ria likes black. So both positions which are left are where both the colors, color as well as the name is not mentioned. Are only these two positions? Only this position and this position is left, which we don't know either the name or the color. So I'll try to put here, and where is he sitting? Second to the right of Ria. Okay, so let's make Ria sit here. So her right, second right would be Gaurav. So if Ria is here, Rajesh cannot be here. So it means Tina would be here and Rajesh would be here. Okay, so Gaurav is here, Ria is here, wherein Gaurav is liking the color green, Ria is liking the color black. Any other information which is left? Rajesh, which color he likes is not mentioned to us. And Rita, which color she likes is also not mentioned. Let's see. Rajesh, we know, likes brown. So Rajesh likes brown is said in the first statement only. Okay. Tina likes red now. The one person who is left is Dia. Okay. One color which is left is yellow. So this is the complete information which is given to us now. Okay. So this was a circular arrangement question where everybody is facing away from the center. This is another circular arrangement question. Please try to solve it and then we'll start.